Hi, this is Jed Norwood with ForexStrategySecrets.com. I'd like to invite you to a special event I'm holding on how to master the long-term time frames. This workshop is going to be very beneficial for those of you who are trying to figure out how to capture all the strong, powerful moves that are going on in the larger time frames, but you seem to miss them because you're stuck down in the lower time frames. This is going to be a two-part series. We're going to trade the agent session on the 21st of February at 0 GMT, and then we will reconvene on the 22nd at 11 GMT to follow up on our trades. Now, seating's limited. I want to make sure that you're aware of that up front. I'm only going to allow a certain number of seats so that I can have the personal one-on-one attention that everybody's going to need during that session. Now, there's going to be approximately 4 hours of coaching time with me. Normally I charge thousands of dollars for this type of information and my time, but for a limited time only I'm going to offer it for $75. But if you order before the 15th of February, I'm going to knock it down some more and give it to you for $59.97. Now these sessions are going to be recorded, so this price tag gives you access to the recorded version as well. You won't have to ever worry about, did I miss something? You can always go back and review it. But let me give you some proof in the pudding. I want to talk to you about some of the trades I have taken lately. And this is just a sampling of what I've done over the last 2-3 months and what you can be doing in your trading. This was taken, these 4 trades you see here were taken on the 23rd through the 30th of December. This is the Aussie New Zealand day chart. The trades I took were utilizing multiple time frames, but this demonstrates all 4 of the trades all at once. The first trade I entered on the early signals and the setups there, and it went sideways because of the holiday, and I ended up closing it. Not concerned, or a little concerned where the market was going to be going. But later on that day, I saw a re-entry signal on a lower time frame and jumped in again for the second trade. And then I closed it the next day. But then afterwards we had 2 more add-on signals that I went ahead and entered in on, and then closed them the following day. Now you can see I took a total of 324 pips out of this trend. That trend itself from top to bottom was only about 268. So I did really well on capturing a good portion of that trend. Now the next trade was taken on February the 8th. This is in the Swiss yen on the day, or excuse me, on the hour chart. Now I had seen an early bird set up on a higher time frame, jump down to the 1 hour and time of entry off this normal alert here you see, and was able to pull 43 pips out of the market. Now you can see I got out what looks like prematurely with no real exit signals, but on a lower time frame I noticed that things were starting to slow down. And I see this happen quite a bit in my trading, and I always seem to get out right where the market's going to plateau. So I've got a little bit of a knack for finding that, and I can teach you how to do that as well. Now the next set of trades here you can see in the US Swiss in the 1 hour chart, same day, February 8th. I took these also at the same time based on some very similar criteria, with an early bird on a higher time frame, jumped in again here on this first trade with the Norwood alert, timed it on the 1 hour chart, and then I closed this trade at the same time I closed the other one on the Swiss yen, based on the factors I saw, and you can see that it waffled back and forth right here, and then I got a re-entry later on. And I could have gotten out several times on this. I was looking at the higher time frames, was kind of tied up with some other stuff, and then realized, you know what, I better go evaluate that. Saw that the signals were going the opposite direction, went ahead and closed it. So you can see here, I'm trying to keep it real, trying to keep it exciting, but I want to give you tons of value. I want to teach you how to trade those larger time frames successfully. I want to teach you how to minimize your time and effort in front of the charts. For example, those 7 trades I took, I was not in front of the charts very much at all. Maybe a total of 2 hours tops, spread out over that whole period of time. Now there were other trades I took, but being realistic here, I want to be able to show you how you can build watch lists so you can position and time your moves. It's very important. But I also want to show you how not only to use our Norwood alerts package to get in on those proper signals and those high probability trades, but how you can do add-on trades as well. And then using those lower time frames to be able to maximize and compound your trading and sweep those trends clean. Take advantage of this. Remember, seats are limited. Click on the link below and get registered today. At either price, it's a steal of a deal. And I hope to see you there. Talk to you later.